Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I wanted to make a video on something that I've been talking about on Twitter for quite a while. Even going back to late last year, I had tweeted that 1 EOS will be worth more than 1 ounce of gold. And, you know, some people liked the tweet, some people clearly just didn't understand how that would be possible or if that would be possible. So I just wanted to kind of break down my thinking on why I think that's not only possible but an inevitability at this point. So if we look here, and I did some calculations, if we look back at just January 1st of 2021, the price of 1 EOS was $2.63, and the price of 1 ounce of gold was $1,863.66. Now, if these are all calculated as if gold price would not change, and the reason I did that is because it's just so much harder to move the gold market than it is the EOS market right now. But obviously the gold market will fluctuate. But for the purpose of this, we're figuring out percentages based on if EOS rose to the price of gold at that time. So January 1st, it would have taken EOS a 70,761.5% increase to equal 1 ounce of gold. Now that seems like quite a bit, but then when we look at February 18th, you know, roughly a couple of months later, the EOS price was $4.81 and the gold price was $1,776.79. And if EOS would have came up to the price of gold, that percentage increase was 36,839.5%. So when you look at that, in just a month's time, almost half the percentage increase. You know, EOS could really catch this in a hurry, and I don't think a lot of people really see it that way or understand how quick percentages can move when you're in a brand new asset class up against a dinosaur legacy asset class. Then if we go to May 11th of 2021, which was kind of the recent all-time high for EOS, the price was $14.46, and gold jumped a bit too to $1,836.23. So the difference there was only 12,598%. And I say only because we see those types of gains in a year sometimes in some of these cryptos. There's been times where on the monthly there's been, now don't get me wrong, they're mostly pump and dumps, they're mostly coins that aren't going to make it in the long run, but a 12,500% move is not unheard of in the crypto space. And you know, it could potentially happen when you have a crypto like EOS that has the utmost potential to run basically all the databases in the world, and as well as running Bitcoin on top of it, you know, becoming the Amazon of information. That's certainly not out of the realm of possibility. And then if we look at May 25th, 2021, the EOS price fell back down along with the entire crypto market, but it's at $5.40, and gold jumped a tad to $1,886.33, and the percentage increase required for EOS to meet the price of gold right now is 34,832%. And so you can see when EOS starts to really move, this percentage increase that it would take to equal and overtake 1 ounce of gold diminishes rapidly And if you were measuring your wealth against gold, EOS is a great investment that would, in some cases, get close to 50,000% increase over gold if you were to invest in 1 EOS versus 1 ounce of gold. I mean, the type of play there, I don't think people are taking seriously at all, and that's going to be one of the big players in my opinion. And then, just for grins, I had made a price prediction that I think EOS will be a couple of $1,000s, in the $2,000 to $5,000 range. So I think gold could easily go up to $2,700 an ounce. That once the full weight of inflation starts kicking in and people have no choice but to run to assets that will hold any sort of value, there's no doubt that gold will go up too. It just won't be going up like Bitcoin or EOS will, in my opinion. So let's just say gold goes to $2,700 an ounce from where it's at now at 1886. That would only be a 43.13% increase from the current levels. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody in the traditional space would love to make 43% on their money. That to me might not even outpace inflation with the way things are going up. They're saying food by the end of the summer could be up more than, well, they're already placing bids on crops that are already spoken for, already being grown in the ground. People are paying 76% more for those crops right now than they did last year. So if there's even food available, I would assume it would be way more than 43%, and you're not going to be able to outpace that inflation by investing in gold if it only goes to $2,700 an ounce. If EOS goes to $2,700 per token, which is not out of the realm of possibility, when you think about the hundreds of trillions of dollars in the financial space that are in weak assets that will naturally want to bleed out into stronger assets, roughly $3 trillion into EOS, the ecosystem is not unheard of. We've got bullish global already funded with $10 billion from major players in the space, and it hasn't even launched yet. So if EOS goes from the current price of $5.40 up to $2,700, that's a 49,899.99% increase, which that's unreal. That is absolutely going to keep pace with inflation, even if we have hyperinflation, even if we go to Weimar Republic, Zimbabwe, Venezuela, you're going to be able to keep and hold and increase your purchasing power over the short term and the long term, especially if EOS fulfills what we believe it definitely could. So I just want to let people really know that, it's not out of the realm of possibility for EOS to become worth more than 1 ounce of gold. I don't just say that to say that. I say that because when you look at the data and you look at what's possible in the economic situation, it almost is a inevitability at this point, to the point of I'm planning and preparing for when EOS is worth more than 1 ounce of gold. Now, obviously, gold will be going up and EOS will be going up, but eventually they'll cross at a point and EOS will be worth that much, if not more. So I just want to put that out there and let everybody know that's my opinion, and keep your head down and your hopes up high. Stoffel Baker out.